Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Fulham FC career mode. I know it's been a long time, however, I have not been well. There's been lots going on, so that's why it's been like 2 weeks since I recorded the last video. However, we're going to jump back into it today. Hopefully, the videos will come out a bit more frequently, as much as I possibly can, fitting around time with my actual job and the things I do socially as well. So let's jump straight into this episode. Now, we've got another transfer offer here for Tim Ream, who decided he wanted to leave the club due to game time. He is 36 years old, and we said we're going to let him go. So we've got another transfer here from Anderlecht, offering 550,000, which we'll accept and hope that we can send him on his way as requested. So a couple of loan offers here. One for Chris Donnell, a young Australian midfielder, come in from China. They want to option to buy, but I think we're just going to leave them to loan deals. Let them build, and hopefully they'll be the future of our club. So we're going to set this guy off on a 1-year loan. And the same here for Parks. However, they've come in for an actual offer. I don't think we're going to use him at all. So I think we'll just let him go. Well, you see here, it is the departure of our captain, Tom Cairney, who leaves for good. I can't remember where he was going. Osasuna for almost £3 million. His services for the club, very good. However, it was his time to go. And it's only fair to give him the game time he deserves. So I believe in the last episode we were looking for a new right back, as Castagne said he wanted to leave. So what we're going to do here, we are approaching Manchester City for their youngster Rico Lewis, who can play both right back and in the midfield. So hopefully we can get a good deal across the line. They reckon we can do about 9 million, but I'm going to try and offer 7.5 and see what they say. Hopefully it'd be a close to deal. We've wasted time. Not good. I thought 7.5 would have been a good start, and then maybe we could go from there, but looks like Rico Lewis isn't coming just yet. Okay, so we find ourselves in the first game of the episode as we take on Everton at Craven Cottage. The side we brought out looks quite strong. Holzek up top, Castagne still in the side with Adarabioyo. Let's hope that we can get 3 points to start off what has been a long wait for this career mode to continue. Okay, so kick off. Fulham in the white, Everton in their crazy peach colour with blue shorts. So let's hope for 3 points, shall we? Harrison coming down the left-hand side. Can Tete get a foot in? He can. And it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Not bad defending there from Tete. Well done. Everton coming forward now with Dendonko, who plays out to Mikalenko. Tete steps in. Reed plays Palinha. Andreas plays Harry Wilson down this right-hand side. Into the middle to Adam Holzek. Plays it back into Andreas. Wilson again. Plays Tete. Sees Palinha on the edge. He's going to take a touch and strike. Good save by Pickford. Fulham corner. Wilson. Holzek. Still Holzek. Plays into Andreas. What other option can we show? Nothing. We lose the ball. Put the pressure on to win it back. It's one ball through now. McNeil's in. Takes a strike and makes it 1-0. Just a lack of options, and Everton find their way through. It's a great through ball through the middle. McNeil pounces on it. beats everyone for pace and takes a strike on that left foot from outside the box and tucks it into the bottom right-hand corner. Everton lead 1-0. Robinson beats his man. Plays out to Alex Iwobi. Still Alex. Where's that option? Robinson down the left-hand side. Can you put a ball into the box? He can. Harry Wilson equalises. The lead only lasts 3 minutes for Everton. And we break straight forward. Robinson with a perfect ball in. Wilson unmarked with a header that beats Pickford. Fulham come back. It's 1-1 after 22 minutes. Sanu, Reed, Wilson. Holzek. Plays the ball down the line to Wilson, who doesn't quite get there. Mikalenko picks up. Mikalenko on the left-hand side again. Using him quite a bit, but Palinja steps in beautifully. Iwobi. Against his former club, out to Robinson. Who's lucky there to keep hold of the ball. Iwobi again. Plays Robinson. Tucks it inside to Adam Holzek. Wants to return ball. Andreas. Robinson, there's nothing in the box for him. Holds up. Back to Iwobi. Ball in now. Holzek! Just wide. Fulham looking fiery coming forward now. Big ball played through here now. Everton on the break. Beto. Doesn't choose to pass. He does now. Hits the post. Got lucky. Iwobi. Reed from range. Blocked by Tarkowski. Andre Gomez picks up the ball. Tackled by Andreas. What's going on here? Oh, a free kick given in dangerous position for Fulham. I didn't see what for. Maybe a handball. Harry Wilson stepping over. It's a bit far. We got a right footer that can take it. We have. We got Andreas. But we're going to back Wilson. He's going to have to try and tuck it up and over the wall. Wilson with a strike. It's an easy save for Pickford. Tete running forward. Lovely. Finds Wilson. Tries playing it into Holzek and the defender gets in the way. And that is half time. Not a bad start. We replied nice and early after the goal conceded. But not bad signs. Still positive. We can probably go out in this second half. Head up. And we'll go again. Out for the second half now. 1-1 to score. Can Fulham find another? Can we pick up 3 points for the end of this game? Wilson tries playing a pass through. He keeps trying to play it through the defender instead of through the gaps. That's where we're going to get caught out. Harrison running forward. Tete staying up with him, but he gets muscled off. Beto plays into the middle. McNeil makes it 2-1 early into the second half. Tete just couldn't take the strength away from Harrison on the left-hand side. McNeil gets his brace. I don't know why he's wearing the number 13. I'm pretty sure he's number 7 for Everton. But it's an easy goal. See if we can pounce back again nice and early and bring it back to a draw. We need to pick up this pace. Dele Alli coming forward with the ball. Plays it into Coleman. Robinson doing well to hold up. But a ball played into Beto. Palinja steps in. Well done. Robinson down to Iwobi. Using his pace not really well. Loses out. Runs straight into the defender. McNeil coming now. Palinja holding him off in the corner. Everton get out of it. Coleman back to McNeil, who puts the ball in. Dealt with by Castagne. Andreas to Holzek. Plays it back to Wilson. Plays it across to Palinha. Can Fulham look for a break? Iwobi. Sees the outside run from Robinson. Plays it back to Iwobi into Andreas. Back to Iwobi. Runs it down the line, not a lot on. Robinson with another ball in. Dealt with by Tarkowski.
Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Fulham facing Burnley. And news of a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Alex, tell us all about it.
Big ball over the top, but it's not capitalised on. Tete picks up. Andreas plays out to Wilson. He plays a ball into Holzek. Holds it up. Not enough movement. Holzek. Out to Tete. Puts a ball into the box. Andreas jumps. Keane deals with it. Reed with a strike. Headed again by Keane. Good defending by Keane there. Now Everton come through on the break. McNeil plays back to Keane. Back into McNeil. Castagne's completely out of position here. Big tackle. But they win it back. And Andre Gomez beats his man in the middle. Wilson doing a bit of defending. Still losing out. Jack Harrison, he seems to be the danger. Tete steps in and gets the better of him this time. Fulham looking to break. Holzek into Wilson. Waits for the run. Plays down the line to Tete. Doesn't look to sprint forward. Holzek into Wilson. Tackled. But a free kick given again in another dangerous position. In a better side here for Wilson as well. Going to make a couple of substitutions here. We're going to bring off Andreas Pereira and Harrison Reed as they're looking a bit tired. We're going to bring on Willian and Chavez. Chavez needs a little bit more game time. We signed him for a reason, just to fill the hole. It's a big wall, but Wilson goes for a strike. Dele Alli clears it up. Now Godfrey coming forward with the ball. What can Everton do with a counter-attack? Tosin steps in. And again, well done. I'm happy we kept hold of him. He seems to have been putting some good performances in since we kept him. Then Donker. Wilson wins the ball. He's got the pace to get away from him. Loses the ball himself, but picked up by Chavez. Into Wilson, who loses again. Mikalenko has been very solid down the left-hand side. Andre Gomez sitting in that deep role, pivoting around. Just playing it around the back now. Plays a long ball forward. Robinson clears it. Chavez coming forward. Plays to Robinson. Waiting for the support. Into Palinha. Willian. Holzek. Chavez, who's come forward. Finds Wilson. Finds Chavez. Iwobi. Willian has a strike. It's an easy save for Pickford, but Fulham get a corner here. Coming late into the game. Corner whipped in now by Willian. Tossing jumps. And it's off the crossbar. It was dropping. It just didn't drop soon enough. Oh, a bit of dangerous play there by Everton. Here comes Harrison. Rodak claims it. Coming to the last minute now. I don't think we're going to get another attack. Palinha plays it to Wilson, who tries driving forward here. And the full-time whistle goes. We lose this game 2-1 from that early goal in the second half. We just can't seem to get the goal back. It's an unfortunate defeat. But I think as it goes, Everton were the better side and deserved the win. But we'll come back. We'll come back strong. It was a good performance, but I think a couple of changes we'll make for the next game when we take on Burnley. Okay, so we're on transfer deadline day, and I can see here that Robinson's had a transfer offer. Let's go and check that one out. from Newcastle who want him for 10.2 million. However, I don't think we're going to be getting rid of Robinson. He is our starting left back. I can't see him leaving anytime soon. So if anything, we are going to block any future offers for the United States man. So like I said, we're coming into deadline day now, and we do need to find ourselves a right back. Just to help out with Tete. So we'll see what's available. We'll see who's transfer listed first. Mankio, they're quite old, so I don't think I'm going to go for any of them. Mankio's got a bit of experience, but I think that age seems to be the problem. Looking at free agents, I'm not expecting much out of these here. Maybe we can have a look at this Kevin Alvarez. Let's have a look. He's looking for a new club. Maybe we'll bring him in just as a backup. So then we know we've got a bit of depth. Okay, I see here West Ham look like they could get Gertrudia from Feyenoord. Maybe we try and hijack that deal and see if we can bring him to Fulham instead. Right, so we're going to try and hijack this Gertrudia deal. We haven't got a lot. He's only 23 years old, but hopefully we can try. We've got 15 million. So I'm going to offer 14 and see what they say. It might be very far off. They've wasted time. The right backs seem to be the hard part of trying to gain. I'm going to have to do a bit more scouting and have a look. Okay, so I've seen this man here, Jeremy Nagakia. I've used him in previous career modes, and he grew quite nicely. He was quite a good backup. So we're going to go for him. Hopefully he's not going to be worth too much. He's playing in the Championship, so we're going to bring him up to the Premier League, if anything. Hopefully he'll take the deal. We're going to offer 8 million. Or is that going to be a bit too much, maybe? We'll try 7 and see what they say. Hopefully they're not going to storm out. They're reasonable. I've probably overpaid, but the search for a right back is very much needed. So he wants sporadic, which is good because that's just going to be every now and then, which is perfect, which is what we need. He's only 23 years old. He wants 5 years, which is lovely. Doesn't want a release clause. Is he going to come in with his wages? No. Okay, so the hard part. We're going to offer him 15k like we did the last guy and 100,000 signing on. He's given us a better insight. We can drop you to we'll keep the bonus. We can drop you to 20,000 a week. He's adamant. Drop it to 22.5 and we got a deal. He's not budging. Try it once more. 22.5. Okay, so his signing on bonus he's dropping. So we'll drop that one to 100k. And see what he says. Lovely. We've done it. We've signed a new right back to back up for Kenny Tete. Jeremy Nagakia, the 23-year-old Englishman. We have signed from Watford. Probably overpaid, like I said. However, it was needed. We needed a backup right back. Castagne doesn't want to play for the club, so I've got no interest in playing him. He takes the 14 shirt that was previously owned by Bobby Decordova-Reid. Yeah, I could have bought him for 2.4 million, but I'm not overly bothered by that. He's 23 years old. He's got a good overall, and he can still grow. Okay, so now match day against Burnley at Turf Moor. Couple of changes. Chavez has come in. Willian has come in. We're going to keep Rodek in goal. I think he did all right. It was just a bit unfortunate, but going to go into this next game against Burnley. Not going to take anything for granted. We're just going to play our football and hopefully bring home the result. Well, Willian considering retirement. I know he's getting old. And here we go. Turf Moor on an early kickoff. 12:30, so the sun is shining. And Fulham hope to shine too. Andreas into Chavez. Early strike. Early corner. Fulham have woken up straight away, straight out the door. Corner taken by Andreas. Holzek jumps. It's a big save by Muric. Willian whips it back in. It's a poor cross. Here comes Foster. And Burnley come through. Great save by Rodak. You keep your spot because you're making these important saves. Keeping Leno out the side at the moment. Corner now for Burnley. Into the box. Tressor, very unlucky, hits the side netting. Rodak chooses to go long. Headed one by Redmond, so Burnley get the attack. Holzek putting a bit of pressure on, wins the ball. Plays it to Iwobi. Plays it down the line for Robinson now. Cuts it back to Andreas. Into Chavez. Finds Willian. Takes it out to the far right. Plays it back to Tete. Plays it into Palinha, who can have a strike. It's blocked by Cullen. Strike was probably not the best option there. As Burnley come forward again, Castagne gets his foot in. But all it does is puts Burnley in on the attack. Tressor. Big tackle by Tete. Andreas now. Plays out wide to Willian, who can drive. Holzek. Chavez. Into Andreas, who finds Iwobi. Tries playing into Palinha first time, but Cullen intercepts. Great save by Rodak. Goodmanson pounces on the rebound and Burnley go 1-0 up. Just before half-time. Fulham looking shaky now. The start was good. We looked awake. However, Burnley now pounce and put themselves into a very strong 1-0 lead. The first save is good by Rodak, having to react. But Goodmanson's there. And the defenders aren't there to pick it up. Chavez picks up to Willian. Into Holzek. Plays it out wide to Iwobi. Still Iwobi. Chavez. Willian. Chavez again. And defended well. Burnley are looking strong with the defence. Andreas now. Cleared. Palinha to Iwobi. Use a bit of strength. And half-time. Burnley go into the lead and into half-time. Iwobi on the left-hand side, holding up. Plays back to Robinson. Plays it into Palinha. Back to Castagne. Tete. Nice Chavez. Here comes Andreas. Equaliser. 5 minutes into the second half. Andreas Pereira. Well worked Fulham goal. Picked up in the middle. Started back at the back. To the right hand side. And it's some nice play. Holzek with the assist. Sees Andreas running on his left hand side. And he tucks it away into the far right corner. Fulham 1-1. Rodak plays out to Tete. Plays into Willian. Who sees Chavez in the middle. He's had a good performance. Andreas plays out to his Brazilian teammate, Willian. Holzek sees Andreas. He's through on goal. Andreas, 2-1 Fulham. Their game has been spun round. Andreas Pereira with a brace. I think that is a second assist as well from Holzek. Fulham starting to look better. This time the opposite corner. Keeper's unlucky, but it's into the side netting and Fulham go 2-1 up. Burnley coming early on the after the restart, but Tete clears up. Plays it into Willian, who knocks it into Chavez, who finds Andreas. Finds Willian on the right-hand side. Fulham cooking now, coming forward. No show. Tete tries finding Palinha and is dispossessed. But one back by Palinha. There's some good running now. Nowhere to go. Willian. Back to Chavez. It's a good block. Fulham still putting the pressure on. And out for a Burnley throw. So a double substitution. We're bringing off Holzek and Pereira, who have both put in a very good shift, for Wilson and Vinicius. An attacking change. Looking for some more goals to try and keep the lead. Willian, Vinicius, Wilson. Willian again. Plays it on the right-hand side now. Chavez, Wilson. Looks all the way out to Robinson. Beats it past his man. Ball in. Cleared. Not far enough. Vinicius. Strike blocked. Fulham still putting on this pressure Burnley can't handle. Palinha looking to close down now. They come out. But Castagne picks up. Willian. Vinicius. Finds Wilson. Cuts it back to Vinicius. Puts it into the top left corner. Fulham 3-1. The substitutes playing around with the ball. Both involved in the goals. And Fulham find themselves 3-1 up. Late on in this game. It's a beautiful finish. Keeper's not grabbing it. Roof of the net. 3-1 Fulham. Willian plays into Vinicius, who finds Willian again. Who sees Chavez. Who sees the run of Wilson. Who's unselfish. Iwobi. But it's saved by Muric. Fulham keep bringing these attacks. We have a corner now. It's whipped in by Chavez. It's cleared. Iwobi picks up on the edge. Castagne. Iwobi. Blocked. Palinha. Castagne. Tete. Wilson. Willian. Iwobi. Another save by Muric. Another corner for Fulham. It's whipped in again. Palinha jumps. O'Shea gets away. Iwobi with another strike. Blocked by Rodriguez. Tete switches over to Robinson, who tries heading it into Iwobi. Doesn't quite happen. But we're still in now. Chavez! Another save by Muric. Chavez plays a corner to the edge. Iwobi heads in. Cleared away by Burnley. Tete wins his header. And the full-time whistle. Fulham come away with the victory here at Turf Moor. 3 goals to 1. It's a good performance. It's looking more like the Fulham we know. Some good performances all round. And the substitutes made also getting in on the goals. But that man there, Andreas Pereira, puts in the biggest shift. Gets himself a brace. Man of the match award for him, for sure. Good news now. Diop back from injury after that long time out. However, he's got some work to do. as Adarabioyo and Castagne are both playing well. Not saying I'm going to drop Diop completely, but hopefully he can find himself to full fitness and find his way back into the team. But that is going to end this episode. Only the 2 games. However, we did have the transfer window. We did get ourselves a right back, and we did pick ourselves up 3 points from 6 in this episode. So if you guys did enjoy, I hope you drop it a like rating. Comment down below what you think could change to make things better. Maybe for the next transfer window when it opens in the summer, I believe. So yeah, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.